Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, Trading Secrets. This channel is for entertainment purposes only. For those of you who do not know, my name is Ali. I have over 20 years experience teaching accounting, economics, business and law. And through this channel I'll be providing some stock analysis and a quick update on the $1 Million Challenge. So for those of you who do not know, this is a journey of an investment of $1,000 to a return of $1 million over a period of 3 years using a strategy called compound return investing. So the objective is to try to get 201 trades, each with an average return of 3.5%. It's not 201 consecutive trades. We do take into account losses. So for further details about how to join us in the challenge for as little as $9 a month and also get access to exclusive in-depth strategy video, details are available in the description below. And if you do join before the 1st of August, your second payment will be refunded, as second payments are always taken on the 1st. In the previous video, we looked at ticker symbol MMTLP, focusing on some important developments with regard to short interest as well as a key date. So please refer back to the previous video for updates on MMTLP. As well as that, we also looked at some key stocks in the sector of monkeypox virus. In today's video, we're going to be doing some updates on ticker symbol MMAT, Meta Materials. As well as that, we're going to be looking at TBLT. So stay tuned for that. So before we do that, let's have a quick look at what's happening in the market. So starting here, first of all, with a headline from Bloomberg, and we can see here that the stocks did rally on the tailwind from strong earnings. So the Nasdaq 100 is outperforming after solid results from Apple and Amazon. So that's good news. Following on from that, on the Wall Street Journal, in terms of what's happening today, stocks did open up higher today on the Friday, and the S&P 500 is now on track for its best month in almost 2 years. One other thing I'd like to add on is with regard to the Biden government, there has been a change in perception and change in opinion with regard to what is a recession. So the government has avoided calling the current situation a recession. So what's happened here with regard to Wikipedia, I'm going to share with you here a screenshot, first of all, from July the 11th, 2022. And what it states here is a recession is defined as a significant decline in economic activity across the market lasting more than a few months, normally visible in GDP, and it's normally defined as a negative economic growth for 2 consecutive quarters. So that's the definition on July the 11th. 2022. So let's now have a look at what's been updated yesterday. So remember, yesterday the Biden government was saying this is not looking like a recession because obviously the jobs data is looking good. So if you have a look at the highlighted section here, suddenly there's been a change, and what we can see here is there is no global consensus on the definition of a recession. So what it looks like here, we have an example of somebody obviously changing the definition. My personal opinion is, if this is helping the markets and helping stocks, then I'm not against this. However, I think certainly what it is a good example of people changing words to suit their meanings. And those of you following my channel will also have seen that one of the people in the comments also changed definitions for 2 of the words, which we also discovered. One of them was fad and one of them was shit. So let's start by looking at ticker symbol MMAT, Meta Materials. So there was a post yesterday, and we can see here July 28th, 2022. What the company have said is, learn about the top 3 visual authentication features for enhanced banknote security, which includes security, multicolor movement, 3D depth, or a combination of all 3, backed by our secure nano-optic technology. So this is good news. I'm sure many of the people will be aware that US currency is certainly due for an overhaul, and going forward, hopefully Meta Materials is in a strong position to take advantage, hopefully with a significant contract. But the next thing I want to share with you is a tweet from George. So he has tagged in Brandon, who contacted George with regard to some discrepancy with regard to some FINRA figures. So what George has said here: thank you, Brandon. We are aware and in the process of speaking with FINRA and get their support in assessing potential and or illegal naked shorts in MMAT. So this is quite interesting. Let's have a look at further details, what's going on. Before we do that, let's have a look at the page of FINRA that George is contacting. So let's head over to the FINRA page, and in terms of their mission statement, what they have said is 4 words with regard to what they are about. First of all, investor protection, market integrity. So a critic may say, in terms of investor protection, is this investor protection more for the hedge funds, more for the shorts? And market integrity, is it more for the retail investor or more for the shorts? So many retail investors right now may be thinking, well, FINRA are not doing their job if obviously the problem that we've just seen there is highlighting significant issues with naked shorts and potential market manipulation. So if someone to ask FINRA the truth, maybe they might say, well, the way to earn $1 million on the market, invest 2 million and see what you're left with in a few weeks. So again, another shout out to Brandon here, who's kindly provided us a spreadsheet. We're going to focus on this now, and he has highlighted here in red some key dates, 28th of June, 29th of June and 30th June. And what's significant here is in terms of the quantity of failed delivers here from MMAT. So we can see these figures are quite significant, and the reason why, 28th of June we're looking at 6 million, or she would say 6.5 million, and then 29th of June we're looking at 4.1 million, and 30th of June we're looking at 1.4 million. So very significant here. So let's now have a look at a chart here on the screen, so you'll be able to see how that corresponds to the failed to delivers. So on the screen here you'll be able to see failed to delivers. So if we look at the corresponding date here, 28th of June 2022, MMAT volume was 22.8 million. And we saw a significant drop in the price. Many people thought it was a sell-off. However, it potentially could be a lot of market manipulation behind the scenes. Finally, I'd like to finish off by giving a shout out to our weekly watch list, which is shared in advance with the Discord members exclusively prior to trading daily and also on the Monday. So if you have a look on the screen here, one of the stocks I'm going to feature today and focus on is ticker symbol TBLT. This was called out today and also called out in the previous video. So if anybody saw the previous video, you'll see that there. And on the screen now, you'll see 24th of June prior to trading on the Monday. This was also called out where we said it has had a great run, still be worth watching, but could easily consolidate. So before we have a look at the chart for two of the stocks we don't always call out, just the penny stocks and the high risk stocks. The two stocks that we called out this week for potentially having good earnings is ticker symbol AAPL, ticker symbol XOM. So congratulations to everybody who managed to get in these. These are more lower risk stocks. So earnings for Apple, obviously as expected there. And in terms of what was predicted, they did beat earnings, so that was good. And XOM again having a tremendous week this week, certainly in the oil sector. So let's have a look at the other stock that we've been featuring on the channel and also exclusively in the Discord, ticker symbol TBLT, also known as Tough Built Industries Incorporated. So on the screen here you'll see today the stock is doing exceptionally well at time of editing, currently up in excess of 22% at $7.20. And finally, if anybody would like to get access to our weekly watch list as well as the stock alerts, which are shared daily in advance of the market open, you can join the Discord for as little as $9 a month. Thank you very much for watching. Please stay tuned.